In this video, we'll be covering the similarities and difference of two dictators, Kim Jong-un, who is the supreme leader of North Korea, and Pol Pot, who was the Prime Minister of Cambodia from 1976 to 1979. Firstly, we'll be discussing their actions as dictators. Kim Jong-un and Pol Pot have similar actions to a certain extent. Kim Jong-un turned the country into a terror state and filled it with propaganda. He conducted purges of officials in order to consolidate his power. Propaganda of himself was also spread using posters and other forms of media.
Pol Pot also turned the country into a terror state and also spread his propaganda. Likewise, he also conducted many purges. However, Pol Pot's purges were focused on educated citizens. Just by speaking a foreign language or wearing glasses could get you executed without trial. These purges resulted in an estimated 2 million deaths. Next, we will be discussing their ideologies. Pol Pot and Kim Jong-un have very different ideologies, which caused them to rule their countries differently. Pol Pot followed Maoism, which focuses on peasantry and collective agriculture. Thus, during his rule, he implemented his own super great leap forward, which was meant to return life to Cambodia back to its farming days. Based on this, people were forced out of towns and into collective farms with the threat of death.
On the other hand, Kim Jong-un follows the Juche. This is an ideology that focuses on self-reliance. Thus, North Korea has sealed borders and a closed-off society. Using this ideology that the people also believed in, Kim Jong-un created a cult of personality around him. He was hailed as the great successor to a revolutionary cause of the Juche. Lastly, we'll be looking at the dictator's rise to power. Kim Jong-un managed to gain power due to the other candidates meeting with unfortunate events. He made use of this and gained his father's favor by getting key promotions, which then led him to taking over.
On the other hand, Pol Pot managed to gain control through force. At that time, there was a civil war in Cambodia. In April of 1975, the Khmer Rouge marched in and seized the capital, thus gaining control of the country. In conclusion, there are similarities and differences between each dictator. Though Pol Pot and Kim Jong-un have different ideologies and a different rise to power, they still performed similar actions while ruling over their respective countries.
Created using Powtoon.